Tim Finnegan with WNSP for our high school football preview. Here today with Saraland head coach Jeff Kelly. How you doing today, Coach?
Doing great. Doing great. Appreciate you guys being here.
Coach, what makes this team so special?
You know, this is a good group. They're sort of a blue collar group. A bunch of these guys have been around and played for a couple of years now. We had very few seniors last year, so we had a bunch of 10th graders, 11th graders playing. They're a year older, a year stronger, and you know, it's a group that's really dedicated themselves throughout the off season to get better, to get stronger, and they like to get out here and compete, get out here and play. And you know, as a coach, that's about all you can ask for. You get out here and tee it up. They like to fly around and hit, compete, all those kind of things. You know, they just want to be good. They want to do those little things. And you know, if we can keep getting a little better every day, we'll be in good shape and all this rolls around.
How important is spring practice?
You know, I think it's huge. I think it's huge. For example, you know, we got some 9th grade kids that are finishing up their 9th grade year that you know, really getting their first, you know, time in the spotlight. You know, these older guys, and to see those guys compete and try to find and designate those guys that you're going to be able to count on in the fall. That's what spring training is all about.
Where's the program right now in your long-term plan?
You know, and that is a tough question. It's a good question. As a football coach, we have blinders on a lot of times. We want to try to get as good as we can be this day, try to be better this day. And, you know, a lot of times the bigger you look out, it's easy to get distracted and that kind of stuff. We're focusing on, you know, being the best football player we can be today, getting a little bit better. If you want to be considered in those top teams in the area, you know, you got to sell it on the field, and that's what we're working on.
The one player that is looking to play at the next level is your quarterback, Jay Ward. Talk about what he brings to the table as a leader and then in the offense.
Well, you know, as a leader, Jay's a guy that's been in the system a while. He understands what's expected. You know, I hadn't had many quarterbacks over the years that's been 2 or 3 years with me. A lot of times guys have been 1 year, 2 year starter, then graduate, whatever. You know, he's got a big arm. He makes the throws, he gets it out of his hands, and he's got a chance to, if he keeps working, which I know he will, he's got a chance to have a great season.
Now, you played at the college and professional level. What can you teach players from the program here that you learned during your time in your career?
Been very blessed. You know, I think one of the things that our kids could really understand is just how special this time is in their lives. Very few, and if the good Lord gives them an opportunity to keep playing, that's going to be awesome. But just to relish the moment and cherish these days here. It's a beautiful sunny day on a Saturday morning. That's what we just talked about. You know, they're out here competing and playing. Just understanding this is the best days of their life. I don't care what level they're going to play in. You know, there's nothing like, you know, competing and suiting up with your buddies, in your school, in your town, in your community, and going out there and fighting for your school. And you know, so just live in the moment and try not to get too far-fetched. You know, we all roll in as 9th graders. We all think we're going to go to the major leagues or the NFL, and that may or may not happen. And we spend so much time, I think, looking ahead that we forget to understand that this is awesome. The times we're in right now, great times of exposure, and so just enjoy their time.
So if a player wants to grow up and be a quarterback, he needs to come to Saraland?
Well, I think so. I think so. I think there's no doubt about that. There's a lot of good schools and programs out there, but I think they need to be here.
Excellent. Thanks for joining us today, Coach, and best of luck to you in the
Appreciate
coming season.
Thank you, guys.